Hello and good morning. Joe Justice here, coming to you live on January 31st, 2023. Believe it or not, we are at the last day of January. We are already into 2023. Christmas is like a million years ago. The 2022 is way in the rearview mirror, so it's all over. Now we are in the depths of winter. And since we're in the depths of winter and we have this amazing winter storm coming through, I thought it'd be a great time to talk to our good friends up in Bridgeport. Our second office in West Virginia is located right in Bridgeport. It handles the north central part of the state, including everything all the way up from Morgantown all the way down, and then of course we have our third office past that into Maryland that covers the Eastern Panhandle. So I thought I would bring on with us our good friend, our business executive up there, and his name is Patrick Marozzi, and I thought I would just bring him on to tell us a little bit about the happenings and what's going on up there. Patrick, could you give an introduction to yourself to everyone?
Yeah, good morning, Joe. My name is Patrick Marozzi. I'm the Regional Business Development Manager for our office here in Bridgeport. Um, I've been with the company for almost, believe it or not, almost 5 years. And we're really excited about the growth up here in North Central West Virginia.
Tell me a little bit about the growth. What's been going on now? Advantage Technology, we've been in business for 20 years, but that business has really accelerated in the past 10 years. Um, Part of that was it was probably 5, 6 years ago that we opened our Bridgeport office. Tell me a little bit about the growth that you guys have experienced in that office.
Well, it seems to have started here on I-79, starting here in Bridgeport with White Oaks and Charles Point. Those two developments have thrived. And then if you just keep driving north on 79, you have obviously the high tech park there in Fairmont, and then obviously the growth up in Morgantown with University Town Center and everything that you see right there off the Star City exit before you get into Morgantown there. Uh, Growth seems to be the driving force of everything that we're doing here in North Central West Virginia, and it's brought a lot of opportunity for us. It's brought a lot of opportunity for folks to move into the area. So we're excited to be a small part of that.
Now, have you lived in Bridgeport for a long time, or are you new to the area?
No, I'm born and raised here. Grew up in Nutter Fort, um, and if you're from the area, you realize that these smaller communities in Bridgeport and Clarksburg and Stonewood and Nutter Fort. So I live in Stonewood now, but a lot of these communities, everybody knows everybody here, and so I'm fortunate to have been from the area since I was born.
Well, now that's definitely the case just about everywhere in West Virginia. Every place is a small town. No matter how big the city, every place is a small town, right?
Absolutely, it's
So
what
tell me a
separates
little bit.
us.
I know that you're involved in the youth baseball pretty heavily in the area too, and I think you've been doing that for a long time, haven't you?
Yeah, yeah. So I am the president of the Harrison County Pony League. I've got two sons that are actively involved in the league. I've been doing it. This was my second year as the president, but I've been a part of the organization for probably about 5 or 6 years as well, since both boys started playing t-ball, and now have grown up to be involved in the the um, the youth portion of where they're at as 9, 10 year olds. So um, I'm excited about it. It's been a lot of fun getting to be a part of that portion of my kid's life, and being a part of the league has been a lot of fun for me. I've learned a lot. It's really neat to see the growth uh, of our, not just my kids, but every kid in this league, and the opportunities that it provides.
That's great. And I know, I used to travel a lot up to Morgantown and through Bridgeport back in my younger days, and these days I love going up there. Things have definitely changed. Things are bigger and better than ever. There's always new construction, new things going on. Tell me a little bit about what has driven Advantage Technologies' growth. I think we've had some really kind of key products that we provide that are really helping to shape the region and helping to contribute in a really positive way. Why are we experiencing such growth in kind of the north central West Virginia as opposed to anywhere else?
I think the biggest reason is, we're a full service managed IT service provider, and there's not a lot of that around here. So we're offering services that maybe just haven't been here. And obviously, we know the driving force of a lot of what we're doing today is driven around cybersecurity and the importance of it. We know that ransomware um, has opened a lot of eyes, and if you're not protecting yourself, you could find yourself in a lot of trouble. And then I think the other side of that, I've seen a lot of opportunity with physical security. So we're talking about security cameras and access control. We have seen a huge uptick in those opportunities, which has driven a lot of our growth. And then you partner that with cybersecurity, and it's given us a lot of opportunity. It's forced us to hire. When I started here 5 years ago, we went from myself. Then I got the opportunity to bring on somebody to help me service and take care of our customers. And now we've grown into to an 8-person office. So we're fortunate, and we're super excited about the continued growth here in 2023 and beyond.
Yeah, I know the idea, and in a perfect world, IT companies can supply most of their services remotely. But at the end of the day, you really need bodies available, people that can come on site, and people that can actually help out when the need is necessary. Do you think so?
No, there's no question. I think one of the things that definitely separates us is our people. I know we joke sometimes about, it's a cliche that our advantage is our people. That's our motto, but it's absolutely that way. And we've got a lot of great people that work here, a lot of knowledgeable folks, and our clients and our customers up here. Some of the feedback that I get from them is they absolutely love it when they come on site. Maybe they don't have to, but they like it because they like the interaction and getting to know the people that are taking care of their environments. So we're extremely fortunate to have good people who work here and love taking care of our customers.
Well, we have definitely got into kind of a remote world where people do a lot of hands-off interaction, and I think that's really kind of a shame because I think that's where you get your best communication. That's where you're able to actually help people is face to face, person to person, making those kinds of contacts. The phone's great, and you know what? Probably 80% of the time it works just fine. But in those instances that you really need somebody there, it's priceless to have somebody. Now, you had mentioned cybersecurity and physical security. I know, we are much larger than West Virginia when it comes to our services. We cover pretty much the entire Appalachia region. We are a cybersecurity first organization. I think we're Appalachia's greatest cybersecurity first IT company. And you mentioned physical security. Now, we are at a stage in history where I think physical security is cybersecurity. What do you think about that?
Yeah, no, it definitely is. And we're in a position now where we have to secure everything. I mean, it's sad, unfortunately, that we're there, but we literally are in a position now where people are sitting behind laptops and computers and trying to figure out a way to get into businesses and even home environments. So it obviously is given us a reason to continue to grow and support our customers here locally. Um, I hope that we trend in a direction where we are we continue to grow and develop young talent here locally, that we can keep folks here working in West Virginia. And that's something that we're excited to be a part of as well.
Well, the world right now is so interconnected. I mean, we have everything from your house all the way up to school buildings, and I mean, you have toilets that are connected to the internet these days. So it becomes really important to take a cybersecurity first attitude to any kind of IT project, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean it's and you mentioned just some of the smaller things that we take for granted or just don't think about that somebody's trying to access your data to. These ring doorbells and your smart televisions. I mean anything that's connected to the internet. There is a way for somebody to obtain data that we don't want them to have. So um, it's a different world today, and we'll continue to try to assist in making sure that we keep people out of your stuff.
Well, Patrick, thank you so much for being on today and giving us a little bit more information. I feel like I could talk to you for at least another hour, but we are up against our time, and we are going to have you on some more later. And we'll have some other people from the Bridgeport office because, like you said, we've got 8 people up there now. So we definitely need to get in touch with them and have them on here and tell us everything about what we're learning and what they're engaged with and what's going on. For everybody that's watching, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Be sure to like and share with your friends, especially if you know them in the north central region of West Virginia, and let them know what kind of new and exciting stuff we have going on up there. So until tomorrow, I will see you guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye for now.